Hey guys, I am getting started today with making myself look really dark for some reason. I don't know. The colors are so messed up. I don't know what to do about it. It's like, I don't know. I can't fix it, so it's okay. It's something about the light balance, but I don't know how to change that. And I think my camera's supposed to have like automatic. Oh, almost burnt it. That would have been a Jeffrey grilled cheese. I'm having grilled cheese for breakfast. This is what this side looks like. That's the Jeffrey side. And this is the Kathy side. Either way, it's going to be the eating side. Yeah, I'm fixing myself that for breakfast. And, or I fixed myself that for breakfast. And I'm going to do, oh goodness. I'm going to do, finish my coffee up. See, the lighting's different over here, okay? But you're too far down if I put you down. I figured out one reason why I'm nervous about making bread in this house. Used to be at the other house, I had, let me get over here. I had my table that I could work on, and I used it quite a bit. I don't have that large surface, that large sturdy surface, and I'm kind of nervous about that because I used it quite a bit. So I am going to try to make bread probably tomorrow, and I'm going to pull out my Peninsula, the butcher block thing, and ooh, my grilled cheese is sliding around. It's trying to be wild. Anyway, I'm going to try that tomorrow. But I want to talk about supper tonight. And you guys know that I make my menu plan by the month. And I've told you, you know, you can make your menu plan and don't let it boss you. Let it do, you do what you want to do. And I was thinking this morning, I don't want what's on the menu plan. I just don't. So I'm going to go back and have one of the meals we didn't have. That's what I'm going to make, and it's fine. But I was also thinking, you know, some of you have told me over the years, because my very first video was about a menu plan 8 years ago, over 8 years ago. Some of you told me, you know, you've had trouble with menu plans and things like that, and I think one of the main reasons people have problems with it is because they think they have to stick by every single thing they put on it, when you don't. I want to just give you a little example of something that it might just be something I got from the movies. It might be real. It might not be. I don't know. I also have heard things from watching cooking shows and stuff. These people who have these large restaurants that, not the fast food, not the everyday you get the same kind of thing restaurants, but the kind where the chef makes a menu every week. If that chef finds he can't get a certain product, hold on. Okay, Jeff called, and he always calls for lunch. I'm eating breakfast late, which he has his lunch early, so it's weird. But anyway, the menu plan. If a restaurant, like, you know, the high-end restaurants that have a certain menu that the chef makes up every week, they're never going to have the same thing, or they're not going to have the same thing all the time. If a chef makes a menu plan and he finds he can't get certain things, or if he finds that some things have gone bad or they don't have enough or something like that, he changes it. So we should feel free to do that too. A menu plan is not there to trap you. It is there to free you. It's to free up your finances in some ways, because if you have a menu plan, you know what you need from the store, and hopefully you don't overbuy. A menu plan, I mean, you still can. I'm living proof of that because we have. A menu plan is there as a guide to help you through your day, so you don't have to think about what you're making every day, but think about just, okay, I got to do this part now, and you know, those kinds of things. You're still going to have to do some work. It's still going to be every day doing something most of the time, unless you have like freezer meals made for every day of the week. But it's supposed to make your life easier, and a lot of people are afraid of them. They don't know how to start them. They don't know how to do them. They don't know what to do. So, if you'd like for me to maybe talk about it more, about how we do it, about things we've done to make it easier for us, let me know down in the comments, and I will try to make a video dedicated to that. If I'm doing it during the low spend challenge, the Three Rivers Homestead or Three Rivers challenge, if I'm doing it then, of course there'll be meals, but you know, otherwise I can do it just dedicated to itself. But I'll probably do it as quickly as I can after you guys tell me, if you tell me the way we do it. And if you'd like to know, I really need to get into the habit of doing breakfast and lunches for myself, even if for no one else. I need to start that too, because every morning I'm like, what am I going to eat? I need to do that. I know that dinner menu plans help me. I need to utilize them more. So I'm kind of talking to you and me. So anyway, I'm going to go eat my grilled cheese. I'm probably going to have a banana with it, because, or not with it, because I don't know, it might be good, but I just don't want to. But I'm probably going to have a banana too, because I need something other than just bread and cheese and butter. Alright, so I'll be back. I don't know when. I don't know what I'm doing today, but I'll be back. So there's that. Okay guys, I am fixing my lunch, and I'm peeling one of these. I've already peeled two. I'm just going to have some almonds, cheese and crackers, and these. The reason why I'm talking to you guys instead of just taking a picture and sharing it with you later is because I had said that I was probably gonna bake bread tomorrow, but now I have an appointment that I need to keep that has to do with the fire department, so I won't be home part of the day. So I'm thinking that I'll be doing that Wednesday, but if I wait till Wednesday, then I should be able to, because today is Monday for me, if you guys don't know. Because of course I don't film and upload the same day, because I can't film a video and have it uploaded by 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. Alright, let me wash my hands real quick to get the orange off so I can get some cheese. Now that light, oh, so sorry. Let's go this way. Anyway, the little sticker stuck to me. Do you guys wash your oranges and things before you peel them? You should. I do. I wash my watermelons, cantaloupes, everything before I go into it, because you don't know what's on the outside of that. Nobody knows. Okay. Oh, close up. So, since I have that appointment, I won't be baking the bread tomorrow. Now my battery's trying to die. So I will, what I'm thinking, okay, let me get back to that. I'm confusing myself. What I'm thinking is I'm going to make a list of things that I want to do some preps for. And one of them, oh goodness, let me change out this battery, because it's going to blink and drive me crazy and distract me and I can't do anything. Okay, so I got my cheese chopped up and cut up, whatever. And let me get me some crackers. I thought these were open because they were in the Ziploc bag. We always put the Ziploc bag in the box with the crackers that have been opened in there, because otherwise they'll go stale. So there's that. Let's get y'all a little bit more out of that. But anyway, so easily distracted, it's terrible. What was I saying? Oh, if I go ahead and make myself a list of things that I need to prep, then I can just do as much as I can tomorrow on Wednesday. One of the things that I need to do, because, okay, these right here are those cookies, the oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Those are the cookies that I had put together a month or two ago. I'm not even sure, but anyway, I had frozen them. I did it with you guys, so it's not as if you don't, I mean, you know, I've done it recently. It's not been a long time ago. So I have probably maybe a half dozen, maybe a little bit over half a dozen still in the freezer, but I'm almost out of those. So I need to make some more. And Jeff said he wants to have some of those for work instead of buying like the peanut butter crackers. So I'm thinking I can do those, and maybe I can do some peanut butter cookies, and I can do the bread and just have a big baking day on Wednesday. At least that's what I'm thinking I want to do. Here's my lunch. It's falling. Oh goodness. I didn't take a picture of the grilled cheese before I ate it, so I probably need to take a picture of this. That's probably the most terrible picture in the world. But anyway, put things back where you got it from. But since I am close, since I'm not going to be able to do the baking of the bread tomorrow without feeling like I'm rushed or something, I'll just do it Wednesday and go ahead and put together those cookies and flash freeze those and just see what else I can do. Whatever I can't do, that's fine. Whatever I can do, that's fine. But tomorrow, that meeting is very important, and I need to go do that. So, there we go. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen today. I knew I needed to call and see when we could do it. But, I thought it would be later in the week. But it's not. And the sooner I get it done, the better. So, anyways, I'm going to go eat my lunch, and I will be back whenever it's time to do dinner. Now, or supper, whatever you want to call it. Jeff calls dinner, he calls lunch dinner. I call it lunch. And he calls supper. But some people, it's a whole big debate about lunch and dinner. No, dinner and supper. Because some people call the late night meal dinner. Some people call it supper. But either way, you're right. I mean, if you look up the definition, it's both right. I don't know about the lunch part. I haven't looked that up to really, and I looked it up, but I don't remember. It's not that important to me. It's your meals, so eat them like you're supposed to. But anyway, I'll come back for that, but the meatloaf is already in the freezer, ready to go. So, I don't really know if I'm just gonna show you what it is. Like, I mean, show you, what am I saying? Show you after it's cooked and what our sides are. Or if I'm gonna cook with y'all. I don't know. Today is just a very weird day. I've been filming my planner videos and doing fire department stuff. And that's pretty much how my day's been. I know whenever Jeff gets off work, he and Noah are supposed to go hunting. So, that's a thing. But yeah, this is what Jeff wants to do. Last night, probably about 4 days ago, I was joking with him, and I said, oh, we really wish we had some brownie mix. I said, well, I could put together some brownies and bake those, you know, because I can do it from scratch, and they're really good. But I didn't really feel like it because it was so late in the evening, and the later it gets, the later in the day it gets, the less I want to do anything. If I want to do anything at all, I have to do it earlier in the day. I have to do it in the morning, or I just don't feel like doing it. So, I had said something about that, and then I said, oh, but we've got some of those chocolate chip cookies in the freezer. We can cook those. And I said, you can bake me some of those later. And I was just joking with him. And he was going to do it, but then later on, I just didn't want them. But then last night, I did. And so he baked some, which all you have to do is preheat the oven, put them on a pan, and let them go for 12 minutes. And then, you know, eat them. Well, we did 12, and then he said he only wanted one. And I said, okay, that's fine, you know. We have 4 each if we want them. That's, you know, whatever. Because there's 12 of them, there's 3 of us, that's 4 each. You know, simple division. So anyway, a little later, after he ate his one, well, whenever he was eating the one, he said, what kind of cookies are these? I said, they're the oatmeal chocolate chip. And he said, these are good. And I was like, yeah, I know. So, a little later, I came back over to get me another cookie because I had 2 and I wanted another one. And I was actually getting me water, and I just saw the cookies and decided I was going to get one. And I said, you know, do you want another cookie? He said, yeah, I want. Now, he'd already had one more, so he had 2. So he had 2 left. He said, yeah, I want 3. I said, you're not supposed to get 3. I said, that would be taking one of Noah's, or, you know, I said, you can have one of mine, you know, whatever. He said, no, I want 3 for work. And I said, oh, well, let me throw some more in the oven. So I did another dozen, and so this is what's left. I don't know who's been eating them, but he took 1 bag to work that had 3. Oh, my phone. Okay, it was spam. But that, anyways, long story short, he took 3 to work. He's got 3 for tomorrow, and there's still 5 in here, but I don't know what happened to the rest of these. I guess Noah's been eating them. But Jeff has said he would like to have some of these for work instead of the peanut butter cookies or peanut butter crackers. All that, just to tell you that. Oh well, I guess story time. I'm gonna go eat my cheese, crackers, almonds, and oranges, mandarins, cuties, halos, whatever they're called. Peels, easy peels, whatever. Those yummies. Yummies, that's what we're gonna call them, yummies. I have eaten more fruit during this because I've been eating fruit every day at lunch. Just about. I have eaten more fruit in January than I have in a while. So, doing this thing and making myself eat lunch has caused me to eat more fruit. I think that's good. I think it's really good because I eat fruit. I eat fruit more than anybody else in the house, but not like I have been lately. And I think that's something that's at least one good thing out of this, even though I don't usually want to eat lunch, or I don't think about eating lunch. It's making me think about it. I'm not eating as much at night either. For our supper, I'm not eating as much food as what I was. So pretty much what I was doing is eating my lunch and supper all at one time. Which really I wasn't. Jeff said I wasn't eating enough for a human to get by then. But, you know, this is a pretty a bit. I mean, this plate's not huge, but still. I'm going to go. I don't ever stop talking, do I? I do, I promise. Maybe when I'm sleeping, but I do quit. When I'm reading, I don't talk. I don't know. I'll be back. Okay, so I made the meatloaf tonight that I had made and frozen, but we ended up having to cut it in half because I started it when it was not thawed completely, so it was taking forever for it to cook, and we're hungry. So we went ahead and cut it in half, and still real thick either way, so it doesn't matter. Still gonna taste the same. It's gonna be good. And I did baked potatoes. Got some more back there. I made 4 of those for Jeff to have, 1 for work, and I'm gonna fix his plate This is his potato, or I'll let him do his plate, and then I'll show you that. Okay, so here's Jeff's plate. We didn't have a third thing with ours. We usually have like a meat and two or whatever. Jeff has an extreme amount of sour cream on his and black pepper. So you're gonna put some more what?
Black pepper.
Why didn't you put it all you wanted on there?
I'm waiting.
Okay. Anyways, there's his, and it looks darker than it is because I guess the lighting in here, since it is dark, maybe that's better. That looks more like what it is, kind of, sort of, but not really. But that's what the inside looks like. Alright, but anyway, we're gonna eat. Okay, so because dinner was taking so long, I went ahead and showered. I didn't wash my hair tonight because I washed it last night. But I went ahead and showered and everything, so I'm in my gown. But, that's all I have for today. I feel like this video was really strange. I don't know. But, you know, I always feel that way. And that's alright. But that's what I had for dinner today. Jeff had, for breakfast, he had the breakfast taco. Jeff, what'd you have for lunch?
Chicken bacon ranch.
He had leftover chicken bacon ranch. And then you saw the supper. So, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. And if you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.